This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is the first step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna rock every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal! You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The only way to the title is through me. That's a champion.
Ladies and gentlemen,
opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Able to cover up that gut. Teddy, typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against a real high-stamina, well-conditioned fighter, what adjustments do you usually see?
Well, one of the adjustments is on the side of the power puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences. He may have to adjust his game where he's using the jab more, looking for singles and doubles, not just that big one over the fence.
A well-placed left hand up top. Good exchange, he fires back. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Aduh.
Hopkins' jab can do so much there. He used it well that time.
watch that!
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Manny Pacquiao.
Pretty similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Targets his opponent after blocking a shot.
Hey, keep your hands up!
At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Good block there by Manny Pacquiao. Come on! Boxing 101, a slick counter punch by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you gotta be careful, I can counter punch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss, and you counter, that slows him down too.
10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And that's the end of round one. Manny Pacquiao, he is not shy about throwing punches. Punch that numbers heavily favor him.
No, he's not just about power. He's about bringing a lot of power, a lot of punches.
Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Wow, what an uppercut. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Bernard Hopkins is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch.
Hey. Let's go out there now. Come on now, let me see.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Hopkins' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Effective work with that flush overhand right. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Well-placed shot came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. On the mark with a straight left hand. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Great counterpunch by Manny Pacquiao. Hopkins has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Bernard Hopkins' right hand scores well that time. Took a shot, now he gets a left. Pacquiao's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Bernard Hopkins is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good work with the combinations there. Bernard Hopkins is now really on target. Hopkins is showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
That's all right, now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off off the mark. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. Now he ties up there. Very effective with the block and then the score. Scores with the combo to the head.
Back to the box.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Manny Pacquiao is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Nice work. Nice work.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. Good block. Comes to an end. Start of round number 4. Pacquiao's well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been a...
Wow, nice flush left hand. Blocks away that headshot. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab. He took a shot, but he gets one of his own. A left hand scores. That uppercut, absolutely. And yet another big shot comes in. I think Hopkins would even admit that his opponent completely is outclassed him right there. He just scored the knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bernard Hopkins finding a way to dig deep into that reservoir of will and energy and strength, getting up, beating the count.
Come on now.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Blocked. He is damaged badly there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over. Fight is over. Manny Pacquiao's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Manny Pacquiao is able to come up with a shocker here out of nowhere early on. everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall. Opening 3 minutes of his scheduled 12th round. Lewis is a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
How about a return to center with the left hand? So a lot of people would say, hey, this is a little bit of a challenge. Tyson's fighting a guy that can stand the outside, can move, can utilize the jab. How do you see it?
I see it as a guy that Tyson's fighting, the kind of guy that Tyson has prepared for since his amateur days, since me and Cuzzy even had him in the gym, because he knows that most guys are going to want to stay away from him. Not only because he's short, but he can hurt you. So he's ready for this kind of style. Hey, he doesn't expect guys to come after him.
Tyson with a block punch. Lennox Lewis scores with the left hand. Halfway through round number 1. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. That's a well-scored left hand by Mike Tyson. Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He scored well after being hit himself. Good block by Lewis. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Lewis is feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Iron Mike lands the left good. Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Good combination to the head. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. He has his target, he lands a straight right. Each man able to land an uppercut. He gives as well as he takes, you saw it on that exchange. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Lewis is able to land a good, solid left hand. Stay tight, keep jabbing and hitting. Here we go, round 2 is underway. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Good step back counter punch there. He just missed that shot up top. Lennox Lewis is ripped to the head. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. That's a solid right hand by Mike Tyson. Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Fires right back at him. To the head he goes with a left hand. Lennox Lewis blocks that punch. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, good looking counter punch. Mike Tyson's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go because every time he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Lennox Lewis. A little defense turns to offense by Mike Tyson. That hook was well off the mark. How about that left hand? Comes right back with some offense of his own. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of the styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Mike Tyson. Good double jab by Lewis. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Lewis is crushed by a right. What a big shot. We're going to see what Lennox Lewis is made of now. He just ate a power punch that floored him. This may be a worst-case scenario for Lennox Lewis. He rises up to beat the count, but you know that chin is a question mark.
Well, you know he's good at delivering. Now he's got to show that he can survive.
Takes one to get one. He comes back with the right hand. Mike Tyson's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Nice work.
Needs to improve that. Lewis is ruined with that punch right there. Wow! He goes down. Oh, the line of punches just put him down.
Get the other fellas out. It is raining punches here.
The ref stops the fight. Lewis is unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals.
There she goes. There she goes again. Nawala yung Call of Duty. Ba't ganun? Nawala sa game capture. Exit lab. Steam. Wala. Money in the na. Where's the Call of Duty? Money in the money in the money money. Yeah. Let's go. Below, what's up, below.